That's right. Vaping with Nightmare Vapors is back. Now, these are just test videos to show everybody what it's like, so I'm not trying to be too professional. If I get, I might have my wife come in and say a couple of words or something. But, we're just trying to I'm trying to get back into the flow, I should say, and she's there helping me and supporting me. I also have my sister supporting me, so it's things that I do and how I vape. And I want it to be, I don't want it to be boring, be like, oh, this guy again? I don't want to watch a video by him again. It's kind of boring. So that's why I do what I do. Now, I'm going to talk about a couple of things in this video, which one of them is the Smock T-priv. It's a Smock here. Then you turn it this way. Over here you got the T-priv. This is a kit. It comes with the tank. This band does not come on the tank. I put this on here myself because that is one of my sponsors. And hopefully my job at a vape shop where I'm going to be working, which it is Blue Monkey Vapes. I like it because it's big. The ones that come with Smock, they're small ones. They're like really thin, and I don't know. I don't think they do too much protection because that's what these are for, is to protect your tank. Now, I'm also doing this because Smock is really good. It's my choice of mod. I have pink and black is what the color of this one is. Usually when I could have had pink O-rings in here. This one here would have been pink, and this one here would have been pink. But I don't have those because I bought mine retail price, and it's good. But as you can see, mine were the original blacks. But this one here has purple in there, and then you can see that it's a pretty good tank. These are the big baby beasts. This one, they come with 2 coils when you get them. You might be able to see this. This is the .04 coil. It's kind of hard to see. I mean, you can see it a little bit there. Now, I have the quad coil, which is the .14, which is good also. And I'm sorry, don't mind me, I'm putting the seal back on because my wife sponsors me also. She goes around and tells people that, hey, my husband does this, my husband's good at this. If you have any questions, she brings people to me. So it helps me. I'm also trying to pick up Bazooka Sour Straws. Now, this bottle's not, you can't buy this bottle separate, because if you look at it, where is it on here? It says here, as you can see, upgraded sale not prohibited. That means you can't buy it separate. It actually comes with this. You get the bottle in your package like this. It comes like that. And these are actually decent, and I vape a lot, so does my wife. So this is a 200 ml bottle, and they just give you these because who wants to carry that in their pocket? I mean, you're going out for the day. Why would you want to carry that? That's like, man, where's my, oh wait, I got my juice. I don't have, but these are a little smaller. They fit in your pocket better. They help you, and it's just easier. But back to the mod. It's pretty simple. You put in, you have 2, these are 3.7 volt, 3000 milliamp, 40A batteries. These are high drain batteries. These are really good. I mean, they come in different higher ones. They got lower ones. This mod takes 2 of them. And you just, when you put them in, down here, it's hard to see. I can't get this where you can read it, but down here on this little flap here, which is where your batteries go. I mean, it's neat. You push it, it locks. Push it out, it flops open. But here they have a positive sign here. They have a negative sign here. Don't mind that Zelda dinging. That's my cell phone. So when you do it, you look at it here, and you got to see it. And then you take your battery. Like, this is your positive side. That's your negative side. So when you do it, as you can see, this... let's make sure I'm putting these in right. I put this side with the negative down, and then put this side with the positive up, and then just lock them in. Obviously, my mod accepted the batteries because it lit up. And to turn this mod on, you just hit it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shows you it's turning on. And then I like the screen on this. It's very, very... try to block these lights because it just blinks in your hand. It's very clear and nice. Big fire button. To access your menu, as you can see here, you just 1, 2, 3. It gives you your menu. You can either use these to go through your menu, or you can use your fire button. You push it, it goes through the list. We can go into the mode setting, which you got watt mode, temp mode. I use watt mode. Then you go, after you click what you want, you got soft, hard, and normal. Click what you want. Then we got, oh, that's the lock, so I push it 5 times to lock it, unlock it. And then you scroll over, you got your power, which if you look at that, that tells you to turn your mod on and off. I'm not going to go there. You got your settings, which is your download settings, your coil settings. Contrast, that's to brighten up your screen. Now, my favorite feature of this mod, though, and I'm going to show you this now, is the lights. So you go to color, you have rainbow, red. You can make it so it's a single color. As you see, I push the button, and I'm pushing it, and it tells you there, too. I'm pushing it, it's changing colors. You can have a regular color. I use rainbow just because it looks pretty. And as you see here, that's jump, and then there's fade. It's just a little faster for jump, I guess. You pick it, then here's a setting where you can have it where it's just on your screen, not on, or when you pull, or always have your lights on. And it does it so you can do your choice. Don't always use the lights on, though, because I believe it drains your batteries faster. I have not tested that theory, and I don't think I want to, because my batteries are pretty low. As you can see, the battery setting is pretty neat, and this is one of the best that I've seen on Smart, because usually it's just one bar, and as your batteries go down, but you can also tell if one battery is lower than the other. So that's neat. And it's...
They're not gonna fit because of tape.
You can, like I said, it's easy to install batteries on these things.
I put them on charge.
Also, the tank top fill, it's very, very cool. You got this little slot here, and you got where the coil is. You can look down in there. I mean, you have to look at it. I mean, I can't get it, like, really good, but you can see down in there. As you can see, there's the quad. Pretty simple. Now, you can change your tips out. I took the tip out so I can show you that. It's a pretty big, as you can see, that's pretty big. I mean, I can look through there and see. It looks pretty nice. And it just goes right on top there. And like I said, the trip, it's pretty simple. Put it in a little slot there. Just fill yourself up. Pretty simple. And easy going with it. With your phone, you just hear that little click. I don't know if you could hear that or not. I mean, it's just a little, nice little click. Make sure we're not locked. See, as I push the button, it stays on until my screen goes off, which I kind of like that because it kind of acts like a little light to remind me, hey, there's your vape. But let's see how it works. I mean, it's beautiful to look at, but isn't it when you hit it what counts the most? To make sure you're satisfied, and maybe we'll give a little description of the flavor. Like, it's really cool. I mean, I like it, the idea, like, if they would just, you know, if it was a raspberry flavor or a blueberry flavor, like, give it a little color of that flavor. Maybe that would be an idea for vaporing, you know, to do. Just give it a little color so you know, hey, I like that. And when you got it in your tank, you see, oh, I like that. It looks neat. But that's my preference. Maybe it costs a little more to do that. I don't know. But let's see how she works. And like I said, you got your whole fire button. You can use your whole hand. It's pretty good. The flavor that I have, it's Bazooka Sour Straws. It's blue raspberry, and I want to say, you know, it gives you all your little details on the bottles. As you can see here, tells you everything you need to know. And the flavor is it's really flavorful. It's kind of like you get a hint of blueberry, but you get that, you know, sour flavor, like when you eat the blueberry sour gummy worm or something. And it leaves a great taste in your mouth, I can tell you that. Some juices, you know, you smoke them, you're like, oh no, aftertaste, no, I can't take that. But I mean, I like how the flavor doesn't change. It stays the way it's supposed to be, and it just makes you like another one, you know. Now, like I said, I really wanted to show the coils for this. I can't show the coil that I have in here. I can't show the quad other than trying to show you. I mean, it's hard to see, but as you can see a little bit of it. That's a quad. There are 4 coils, and in the post they're right next to each other, and it's just 4 around. This right here, this is actually my old coil, and it's a single coil. As you can see, it's all the way down through, and it just screws into the tank. And you know, you drip the juice on top of it. You can put a little on the sides here, and as you can see, I'll turn it around for you. You got the slots, you fill those, and then here, I'm sorry, this is hard to see, but that's the where it tells you on this one, it says 0.4 ohms. You can use it from 40 to 80 watts. Best on 50 to 65 watts. Now the other coil probably, the quad coil I believe is like 50 to 120 watts, I think it says. Best on between like 60 and 100. I mean, we can actually see how well it changes the flavor. I'm smoking a 75, but I will, for video preferences, let's test the coil. I will go up to about 80. Now we'll go to 85. We'll test it.
See how far you can go behind coil. That's what Joseph.
And I'm not big on this, but I'm gonna do it just for preference. All right, I'm at 85, as you can see. Let's see if it does anything different to the flavor. It may not. Not much difference. It's still pretty smooth and good.
Also, let them know what it goes up to the wattage.
This is kind of dangerous. I jumped from 85 to 100. Now this mod goes to 220. I'm not gonna test that. I don't want a coil to explode in my face because I don't have any replacements. But let's try on 100, and I think that's as far as I'm gonna dare go. Because that's pretty high. Flavor's still good. It hits. I mean, I could take a bigger hit, but I think I'm set on 75 watts just because I don't want to push it, and I want mine to last, and I don't want to suck a lot of juice. But for ha-has, we're gonna go to what it says the max is, which is 120, and test it for their theory, and test the coils, because Smock would like to know if people give their preferences on coils, you know, because they think, well, do people actually test our stuff to where it's at this high level instead of keeping it in the middle? Let's try this. Now I did get a little hot taste, so I'm gonna assume that a low preference is good. Now if we want to talk about for ha-has, let's go down to 40, where most coils say they're the best. Let's see what I can pull. As you can see, as I push the buttons, it adjusts and it goes up and down. I can go the other way, it goes down, which is pretty neat. And it's really not too bad. We have to push them hard. Now I chose 40 watts. I don't know how much farther I'm going to get because I'm going to have to get batteries, but still great flavor, but it was a little harder to pull on low. So that's pretty good. I mean, I can also test the other coil, but I don't want to pop any coils. So I'm going to go back to my perforated area, which is roughly 75-80. And if you're using big mods, I recommend like 75-80 because it's where you know, it's a good medium in between number from what they give. It works good for that, and it gives goodness, you know, and it also, like I said, I don't know much about these coils. Now, my wife uses this coil and hers, but hers it's the one that came with hers. This was actually in mine. But as you can see, she hits it at 70 watts, and she's satisfied with that coil. But it's everybody's preference. If you want to go big and you want higher build, like I said, this one reads at 0.14, and I can show you actually the preference of that coil, of the single coil. It reads at 39, and like I said, she's at 70 watts, and it's still gives good results. The flavor is there with that coil. I mean, I have no complaints about smock coils at all. I have, you know, I mean, I'm a builder myself. I like to build, but they have actually come pretty far when it comes to these coils because they make them better. And they teach you rightness and they help. I mean, you can go with whatever your choice is, but it's just you. It's how you want to vape. But let's just keep it real. Everybody has a reason why they do why they vape. So on that note, this is Nightmare Vapors saying toodaloo.